Hello YouTube, it's Donald. It's December 2022 and it's getting colder and I couldn't get the money together to heat my little building, so I've had to move up here to my brother-in-law's place, and so I can't do any wood carving or rock carving inside here, and it's just too cold outside to do it. So I'm left with trying to figure out what I want to do, or with see what I got to do with, or see what things I got to do that I can work with. And I've gotten a few little wooden plaques that I've picked up over the years, and I've picked up uh, uh, some oil paints. I've never used the oil paints before. I've never painted really hardly anything. Maybe one or two things over the many years. Excuse me. But these have never been used before, and I don't have the turpentine to clean the brushes. Once I do start using those, so those are out. So what I found was some old. I had some chalk and some pastel oil painting, oil crayons, I guess you call them. Never used those before, but I have used chalk, and so I thought, well, I'll give that a try, because I've done it a long time ago, and I tried it with this, and I didn't like the way it turned out. I didn't sand the board before I even started it, so it left me with all these little hairs and things, so I'm going to have to go ahead and just sand it off again, and maybe even have to paint it over. And if I paint over it, it'll probably be with this acrylic gesso I got. I do have some spray paints, but I don't think I'm going to use those. But this will probably work. So that's going to be on the back burner for a little while. Well, then I went and I found my some watercolors, and these watercolors. And I just now finished a painting with those, and I'll show you here in a little bit. But first, it was this is what I've done with them. I've never painted with the watercolors before, so I don't know if I done it right or did it wrong. I didn't look at any YouTube videos until before I done this. I started looking at YouTube videos after I done this, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it's what I did. And but I found a picture off the internet. I hope you can see that. And I didn't have the colors to really match the colors of what's on him, but I've tried them with this, and I'll get better at it, I hope. But with these, these are the only browns I had to work with. I think it's ochre yellow. I don't know what that one's called. That one's a brown too. They're not browns as I would think of them, but and then this one's a red, so I didn't use that. Well, I used it a little bit. And then the black. That's what I've used on that, along with a few of these colors in here. Out of here, I used the ochre yellow, some of the other yellow, and well, no, I used the yellow on this, the white, and I think a little bit of this green here for down here. But I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it or not, but it's what I got, so I'm gonna go with it. And my next video will be I'll fix one of these up. I'll sand this all down, and I'm thinking I'll find me a picture of probably a squirrel, and we'll do a squirrel. That seems like it'll be easy. Now I'll take you through from, I'll draw it on here. I'll show you how I draw it on here, and I'll probably even do a little bit of wood burning. I drew this on here, and then I burnt the rabbit in here, and I got to looking at it. I go, oh, I wanted to add some color, and ended up just destroying the wood where you can't even see any of the wood burning I'd done on it. So I don't know. This might be just a step that is I can omit, but I'll probably go ahead and do it just to have fun. And then I'll probably add less color than what I have on this one, on the next one, maybe. I don't know. But it's all an experiment. Nobody's ever taught me any way to do this. I went to grade school, and that's the last experience with watercolors I've ever had. Middle school, I went to art class there, but the first week, me and the instructor called me a liar, and I had all the kids to back me up, but that's another story. But I had ended up quitting that, and I went to the maintenance department of the school, and I started working with them, and I've been a ditch digger ever since. So, but I'm just now getting back into all this, and the painting anyway. The carving I've piddled with a little bit, and I'm really going to go heavy on it this coming up summer, I believe. I'm going to really focus on doing that and putting it on this channel, I guess. That way you can see me grow and do my mistakes, and see what we can do from there. And hopefully, well, I'll probably end up just throwing out all my carvings and my paintings, and having a big garage sale out here, and just putting them out in the yard and seeing if anybody wants to buy them. And I'll go from there, and see if I can make any money off of them. If not, they're still fun. But we'll go from there. But all right, this is probably gonna be a long video already, so we'll stop it there, and I'll the next video will be of more than likely a squirrel. I'll show you everything from drawing it out to everything else. If I can get to figure out the time time-lapse thing on this thing. I'm just doing it off my phone. I do have this tablet, but it's I don't know. I'm not that skilled on that part. So all right, I'll see you here in a couple of days, probably less than a week. All right.